close his fraud trail case has proven invalid. Please stay tuned and watch till the end. But before we continue, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for updates. Donald Trump's legal team continues to make embarrassing requests in attempt to halt his New York fraud trial, drawing laughter from observers at their seemingly desperate efforts. As reported by Raw Story on Wednesday, December 6, 2023, retired State Judge Carolyn E. Demarest remarked, "3 times is excessive," describing the motions as a Hail Mary pass. Despite Justice Arthur Engoron's previous finding of Trump's liability for fraud, the former president's legal team has persistently sought a directed verdict to prematurely end the trial in their favor, a rarely successful strategy. Demarest, with nearly 35 years on the bench, couldn't recall granting such a request for a directed verdict and noted that it is extremely rare to consider such motions before the completion of the evidence. The requests have caused muted laughter in the courtroom, due to their unusual nature and the infrequency with which they occur during an ongoing trial, as reported by the Daily Beast. Former State Judge Alan David Maris compared the situation to a criminal trial where a defense attorney requests dismissal of charges, emphasizing that it is within the bounds of legal practice. However, Maris acknowledged that Trump's lawyers serve at his pleasure and could be relieved if the client insists on pursuing these unconventional tactics. He added, "I don't think anything President Trump does embarrasses him." Directed verdicts, though seldom granted, are typically a tool to request a judge or jury to keep an open mind. In this case, Engoron has already concluded that Trump violated the law by lying to banks and will determine the penalty after the completion of all testimony. Pace University law professor Randolph M. McLaughlin expressed amusement at the unusual nature of the directed verdict motions, stating, "They're asking the judge to direct a verdict against himself." McLaughlin further commented on the rarity of lawyers repeatedly seeking directed verdicts, stating, "I've never heard of a lawyer asking on multiple occasions for a directed verdict, I've never heard of it." He criticized some of the legal team's actions as bordering on frivolousness and remarked, "I don't think they have any shame at all." The Trump legal team's persistent pursuit of directed verdicts in the New York fraud trial has raised eyebrows among legal experts, with some characterizing the motions as unusual, rarely successful, and potentially bordering on frivolous. The trial continues with Engoron overseeing proceedings and determining the penalty based on the evidence presented. The repeated requests for directed verdicts, a legal rarity, have left legal experts puzzled, with Pace University law professor Randolph M. McLaughlin expressing disbelief at the unprecedented nature of the situation. He emphasized that this move, bordering on frivolity, shows a lack of shame on the part of Trump's legal team. As the trial continues, the atmosphere in the courtroom remains one of skepticism as observers await a resolution to this unusual legal maneuver. Please don't forget to comment. Thanks.